Hello, hi everyone, welcome. I'm Jon Binnie, and I'm here with my incredible, the wonderful Viviane. Hello, hey Viviane,
Hi, John. Hi, everyone. Wonderful to see you all.
and we have a special guest today.
Mhm.
Reintroducing Sonia Ross.
Thank you, John, for the enthusiastic greeting. I'm happy to be here with you both.
Thank you for tolerating me, for humoring me. It's so lovely to have you back, Sonia.
Yep, happy to be
Thank you
here.
for joining us again. Would you like to, I do this every time, would you like to introduce yourself in case people haven't met you for some reason? And also, please do let us know if there's anything like coming up or any specific services you want to direct people to before we get started as well.
Okay, thank you. My name is Sonia Ross. I'm a spiritual psychotherapist and an energy healer. And I just celebrated my 50th birthday, so I'm very happy about that. That was a wonderful milestone. I feel very rested and rejuvenated from that whole experience. I went to the Bahamas
Oh,
for
nice.
2 weeks. I was at a yoga ashram. And so that was
Wow.
just like a beautiful, beautiful experience. And so I'm just happy to be here and serve in any way I can. I don't have anything to direct people to now because I'm not really taking new clients. But just happy to be here and serve the larger collective. So thank you so much for having me.
Oh, wonderful. And happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. Jinx. Wow. And I love as you describe your energy, just feeling this beautiful rest. Never mind vacations and holidays and birthdays, but just how refreshed you feel. I can feel that resonating from you. It's like, that would be lovely to receive.
Absolutely. Yeah. I definitely received just in the atmosphere. It was so beautiful and peaceful and, lots of chanting and singing. They sang over the food. Before they served us our food, they would sing and chant over it. I was like, oh, this meant so much to me.
And could you, when you're eating the food, could you taste the energy of the song? Could you feel it?
I could, the food definitely tasted different. It was completely vegetarian, but it was just like a different energy. Yeah, there was a different energy in the food. Yes, there was.
Yeah. That's so cool. Love it. I'm just the musician in me is like, John, your audio I'm always obsessing about my audio. Right. Hopefully you can hear me fine. Well, welcome. We're grateful for both my co-host and special guest, and also all of you who have joined us, all 34 of you so far across our YouTube channels. And we're excited to service you with your requests. So whatever you request, please put it in capitals. And some of you have already started doing this. And then what happens through today's live stream, which is a couple of hours. And Sonia, you're welcome to stay with us for an hour or two, just as long as it feels right for you. We will be randomly picking. So Viviane and I take it in turns to randomly pick from a list of all of the requests that are in capitals. If it's not in capitals, we'll probably ignore it. We should really ignore it because we're trying to be consistent for everyone and fair. So we randomly pick and we get through as many of these requests as we can. If your request is selected, please say hello in the live chat as soon as you can, because it helps us really keep going with the pace of today's session and help us get to as many people as possible. The sorts of things you can ask for, and this is where I'll need Viviane and Sonia's help. So it includes, we do things like psychic readings, Akashic readings for, you want to learn a bit about your future. You might want to ask about love life, career, life purpose, what's coming up for you next, what messages need to come through. We also can have a chat with your spirit guides. So if you've never met one of them before or want to learn a name or get a little bit of a one-to-one introduction, or to learn how to connect with your spirit guide. So what's the next one thing you could do to really help unblock and cultivate that relationship and free-flowing communication with your guides? We also can help you with your soul origin. So if you want to learn a bit more about what happened when your soul first decided to incarnate, and perhaps a little bit, one or two steps in between your soul origins and where you are today. Also past lives or past life healing. So if there's something that needs to come through, maybe it's a past life that needs to be surfaced to you, that you need your conscious awareness to be aware of, and perhaps some steps can be suggested to you to help with some of that past life healing. We also do what I call quantum psychic healing. So we'll do energy, including your chakras, meridians, nervous system, like your whole body energy clearing, healing, and then also help you with any superpower activations. Usually choose one of those three things when you're asking, not all at once. And we also offer pet healing, clearing, and the same for you may request some clearing of your home, for example, or you might want to learn a bit about what's going on. Some people ask, I had a strange dream, or I had a bit of a nightmare, or I had a visitor in my house, or I think there's something in my house. You can ask any one of these things. Importantly, if you're asking on behalf of another being, and it includes an animal, a pet, or another human, please do get their permission in advance, and really importantly, place that permission in the request itself, because we won't fulfill any requests. We can see Ottercat Mom, for example, is a good example, has said permission given in brackets. So that's really, really helpful, because it means that we know we've got permission of that individual. Otherwise, we won't fulfill requests without permission. Well, I've spoken a lot, Viviane and Sonia. Did I miss anything? Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I think you covered all. I would just say hi to the lurkers out there. Thank you for watching and supporting us. We love the lurkers.
We love the lurkers. Love to the lurkers. We love you, lurkers. We love your lurking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely started as a lurker. I remember when I first, joined the live chat in a show not dissimilar to this, and I was just like, what happens if I say something? What will I say? And so I started to just watch what other people do, and really simple spiritual small talk. I mean, it's a human thing, right? You can just say where you're from, like what country or continent, or tell us about your favorite color or your favorite song, just something really simple, and just say hello. But true lurkers, they're not going to actually communicate yet, and that's fine too. Yeah. So of course it's okay to silently observe.
Yeah, I started as a lurker too.
I'm mostly a lurker.
I love it. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and create a safe space, and I'd invite everyone to join us in the safe space creation. It really helps us energetically bring in messages and connect with the right beings safely and ethically and consciously. And same for you as well. If you participate in the safe space creation, likely, no guarantees, right, but likely you're going to have a better experience too. Okay, so please join me as we go ahead and take a deep breath in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out what no longer serves, our highest good, nice and loud. Breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any fear, shame, anxiety, or pain, nice and loud. And breathe in through the nose, nice and deep. And breathe out any remaining low vibration energy or emotion that no longer serves you, nice and loud. And continue to breathe as it feels right for you. And focus your attention on the very center of your heart, where the golden light of your soul enters your human form. And from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light up through the top of your head. Reach up into the sky and up into the stars. Reach all the way up to the highest frequencies and dimensions of this universe until you reach the highest dimension of the source of love of this universe. And there, connect in your light cord into the highest dimension of source. Feeling into that oneness, unity, and unconditional love. Remain connected into source and extend your light cord down to the stars and sky, back down to the top of your head and into your heart once more. And now, this time from the center of your heart, extend a cord of light downwards, down through the base of your spine and deep into the earth, and reach all the way down through the layers of the planet, going deeper and deeper until you reach the very core of Mother Earth. And there, connecting your light cord into Mother Gaia's crystalline heart. And we send Mother Gaia so much love at this time. Allow her to send her love back. Remain connected into Gaia's heart and extend your light cord back up through the layers of the planet, up to the root of your spine and into your heart once more. And now, together with the light of Source above, Mother Gaia below, and your own light, expand out a golden bubble of protective light to surround you, at least 2 meters out to each side, above and below, in front and behind you, surrounding all aspects of you. And set the intention, only energies and entities with your permission, your highest good love and compassion can see you, access you, or exist within this space or within you, and that all other energies and entities must leave immediately. And into your safe space, invite in your spirit guides, your higher self, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Source, and Gaia. Ask for their guidance, clearing, healing, protection, and assistance with the integration of today's session. And now, through space and time, I create a golden protective bubble around all of us who engage with live streams and replays across our YouTube channels and across space and time. And I set the intention for the session space that only energies and entities with my permission and the highest good, love, and compassion of all can see us, access us, or exist in the session space or within us. All other energies and entities must leave immediately. And for Viviane, Sonia, and I, inviting in our spirit guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source, and Gaia, and any other named being that Viviane or Sonia invites in. And I set the intention for today's session that we are here to support your requests for quantum, psychic, Akashic requests, clearings, healings. Please do place all your requests in capitals. And we will randomly pick from these requests and work through as many as we can over the 2-hour live stream. And I'd also like to ask Archangel Metatron, please open the Akashic Records, open the Akashic Records, open the Akashic Records for when we're ready to access the first request that requires them. And with this, we can get started. Thank you.
Thank you, Jon. Okay, so since it's Thursday, I select the first request. Thank you, everyone, for posting caps. And we're just adding a couple requests that came in, and I'm ready to select our first one. Okay.
Excellent. Yeah, I'm checking too. 28 requests. Fantastic.
All right, so ready to select our first one. And please say hi in the chat if your name is called.
I'm slowly catching up with my DJ skills. Here we go.
That's a cool song, Jon. I like that.
Thank you.
All right. Diane Lyons, please say hi if you're here. Oh, poor kitty. Please let us know if you have permission as well. It's not saying here in your request. Okay.
Could I please have a healing for my wee cat Dolly? She's just got dressed today, please.
And Diane is here. Okay, just please let us know if you asked Dolly for permission and state that in a request in the chat.
I'm just typing it as well.
Okay, you asked for permission. Thanks so much.
Okay. Let's take a look. I'm just starting with a scan. We've shown the rear left leg, or leg and paw seem to be affected, but I don't know what the dressing refers to.
It's interesting. I was shown the front left one. This one was something different.
I'm just feeling a bit of a pressure on my crown chakra as well on the left side. Why are you showing that? What happens? Yeah, it seems down the left side it feels like a block, like an imbalance and blockage. It seemed to be causing a bit of a headache.
Mm.
I guess it's quite hard for cats to articulate to us. It said that 2 wee paws have been shaved for the drip.
Mm.
Okay, Diane. And if you want to share any more detail, feel free to, Diane.
Mm-hmm. I'm feeling sadness from her.
Yeah, I definitely felt some anxiety as well about what's going on just now.
Yeah.
What I feel I can help with it at this time is helping release some of the energy, especially that it's the negative energy blocked up on the left side.
Mm-hmm.
I can help just release some of that gently.
Yeah. Send some energy to her heart because it feels heavy also because of the anxiety and the sadness and the stress of the situation.
She looks so sad, says Dan. I don't know if Dolly can hear this, but I've just been guided to make the Om sound as I bring this energy through and just opening up all our paws and tail to release any blocked negative energy.
I just felt some of the headache as well.
Yeah. I'm right beside her. She can hear, says Dan. Thank you, Dan.
I feel like my heart's being squeezed. It's heavy.
Oh. Yeah, I feel that's the best I can do at this time.
I felt a similar anxiety from her as well. That's the first thing I picked up was the anxiety and like a little bit of pressure in her head, maybe in the back. And that, you know, she needs to be stroked to kind of get that energy off, like from her, the back of like the more towards the right-ish area, like behind her right ear, then stroke down into her tail, and then do that several times often to get that anxiety off of her. And then I also, you know, brought down the light from the creator to go through her body, and I saw the energy kind of draining from her paws. And, you know, if she can stand up, but I saw her standing up, but if she can't, you know, that sort of energy leaving her body that way.
Mm-hmm.
And then also maybe to do maybe like a little bit of a cleansing around her so that if she's having some mobility issues, she will not just like kind of sit in that energy. That energy can kind of be waved away from her and released out of the home or the area.
Wonderful. It's such a beautiful little soul. And thank you in the live chat to everyone who's been wishing Dolly all the best.
Yeah, thank you. I send lots of healing energy to her heart and a lot of love and a little kiss on her forehead as well.
Oh. Thank you, Dan. Sending so much love to you and Dolly. Okay, it'll be my turn to choose next request. Holly Kangas, 7418. Are you here? Are you still here? We're only 24 minutes in. Thank you, Diane. Yeah, do give us an update next time. Thank you.
Thank you.
It goes well. Holly Kangas, are you here? Unblock communication with your guides, please, and guides name or names. We'll just wait to see if Holly. And welcome to everyone that's joined us, all 60 of you across our YouTube channels. Thank you for joining. And if you're curious, if you're new and you're curious about any of us, do check out the, I don't know, I'm doing this with my hands. It's like, and just, I mean, pointing down to the description in the video, in the live stream and replay, you'll see details of our YouTube channels and our individual offerings. So we're calling on Holly Kangas.
Yes, summon her, Jon.
Let the summoning begin. Holly Kangas, are you here? Well, I tried.
Are you work lurking, Holly? Holly, can you just please say hi? You asking for us to help unblock communication with your guides.
If you're talking to your boss and you've got us on your phone, just give the phone right to your boss, and I'll speak to them. Hi, I'm Jon Binnie, and Holly says she quits. Or at very least, just wait while we do this request. I'll get myself in trouble.
Reminder everyone to also check the red line underneath the video if it's all the way to the end. If it's not, click on the live button so that you can sync. Oh, Holly's here. Okay, great. Maybe she
just in the nick of time.
That's right.
Told her boss to go take a hike.
That's right. Great, and what lovely request as well. So to help unblock communication with your guides, please, guides names and love to all. Okay, I'm just going to focus on the unblocking part, and because otherwise you could easily come back with 3 different guides names. But of course, Viviane and Sonia, feel free to do as you wish for the request. Okay. I'll go first. Mine's quite quick. I was shown, Holly, your crown chakra is receiving, so you are receiving responses to your requests from your guides, and I could feel the energy coming into your crown chakra and kind of stopping there. And the first conscious challenge you have to unblock yourself is this feeling that you're making it up, that it's not real, and also the sensation that you're kind of, one of your expectations is that you're looking for something new, and actually this has been, your guides have been with you your whole life. So this sensation has been with you your whole life. So the suggestion is to first of all, like, open up to the mental possibility that what you are receiving isn't just you or just your imagination, that it is actually something coming in from a guide, and to practice as you're receiving, even if in those moments, like, suspend your own belief and say, well, even if it was my imagination, I'll just say it out loud. I'll just say what comes in. And then also to circle back at the end, whatever you receive, whether you receive nothing or loads, or even if you think you're imagining it, at the end of that question and you've given space to answer, just place your hand on your heart afterwards and say, thank you so much, guides. Thank you for trying. Because this will help create that feedback loop of and it's a very high vibration, very powerful energy gratitude. So it'll help amplify it. And I've been talking to my guides for what would be about 7.5 years consciously, but I do have memories. Now I know how to do it. I have memories prior to that of talking to them. I just didn't really know what it was. It felt a bit like, I didn't know what my mental belief system was, maybe like a guardian angel or a higher power or something I thought I was sometimes feeling or talking to, but I found it very difficult to discern the energy. And anything that helps clear your crown chakra as well would be an advantage. How about yourselves, Sonia and Viviane?
When I tuned into the names, I got Clarence and Sarah. Sarah, Sara. And that's what I received for names. And regarding the communication with her guides, they do speak to her often, but her communication is she can't really perceive it because she has a lot going on in her head. So she can't really tune it because her thoughts are not being emptied out. She can't really perceive them in the way she wants to perceive them. And also, I received that it would be helpful if she spoke a little bit more to unblock her throat chakra. So it's kind of like she's not communicating at her best, like externally. And so therefore she's not really communicating with them on that more subtle level.
Yeah, I heard that as well. They are communicating with her, but it happens in a subtle way, and you need to be. She should be quiet and to really start noticing the little nudges and the little messages. And for name, I got Hiroko. It's Hiroko stuff. They showed me the name first. And, I typed in the chat for you, Holly. So I hope this is helpful. And thank you. Thank you for your request. And just a reminder, everyone, please type your requests in caps.
Yeah.
And Holly's saying many rambling requests. I'm sorry, many rambling thoughts in my head. True.
Yeah. Welcome to my head too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Holly. And the other link, so I posted the link. I'm always trying to think of like a free meditation or class that I've created that could help. This one I shared is called Talk to Your Guides with All Senses or thereabouts. Similar name on YouTube. And what I like about that approach is that in this 1 hour class, and it's free, it takes you through like all your different senses, because sometimes you might be watching the three of us and mistake us all to like that we all access and talk to our guides in exactly the same way, and that we're all somehow the same. And actually everyone communicates really very differently and uniquely, and the relationship that you build directly with your spirit guides is definitely one of like nurturing. Sometimes I feel a bit like I'm the toddler, like trying to talk to the grown-ups and trying to communicate for the first time. It takes some commitment and daily practice and exploration and being really gentle with yourself. It definitely was and continues to be a big journey for me. So I hope that helps you. And of course, if you need more like bespoke help, take a look at each of our offerings, and you can always book one of us that resonates with you to support you with that. It's really common request I get is to help people, have a chat with your spirit guide. We can find out where you're from, what's your name, what are the different steps you can do. This is just a glimpse. So, and Holly's saying that does help. So wonderful. Thank you, Holly.
Yeah, I was definitely getting for Holly that she needs to empty her mind out. So I don't know if she's meditating, or maybe she needs to tweak her meditation a little bit so that she can kind of clear out her mind and kind of get to a place where it's calmer. Then she'll be able to hear them better. And then also trust. I'm just speaking from my own experience. If I receive something in meditation, I trust it now because I know my mind is quieter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, me too. Yeah, sometimes it feels a bit like kind of opening your front door, right? And you've asked a question, and then whatever happens, because you've opened the door, that there's some significance in what comes through, even though your mind's like, well, there goes the neighbor's dog, and there goes a car, and there goes a cloud. But instead, it's like the other way around. It's inside. You're like opening a door inside and just listening away. Beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, well, I'm going to select our next request now.
Thank you.
Oops, clicked on the wrong spot. Otter Cat Mom, please say hi if you're here.
AutoCAD Mom, the shining example of permission given.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And you're saying, can I please request a healing and clearing for my cat Minnie, aka Pipsqueak, and to find out why she picks on Midnight and Stachio. Permission given. Please ask her to stop. Much appreciated. Thank you. And I'm waiting for Otter Cat Mom. Oh, you're here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Right. Great. Thank you. I'll start with the healing and clearing for Minnie,
aka Pipsqueak. Thank you. It's always a sign.
Mm-hmm. I heard feeling tired as I'm tuning into Minnie's energy, and I am starting to continue to scan her body to send her healing energy.
I was shown Minnie's solar plexus and some sort of digestive challenge. If energetically it's a blockage, energetically things are getting stuck, and it seems to affect, as you were saying, energy levels, and it is also connected to picking on Midnight and Stachio. It creates this aggravation, intolerance
Makes
towards
sense.
others.
Yeah, I actually feel that. I feel the solar plexus. I feel like I'm being squeezed. My solar plexus, and it's very uncomfortable. I'm looking into her digestive system. They're showing me the organs, and then I see the image of a flame over it.
Yeah, I was getting something similar. It's like there's too much acid
Yeah.
in her stomach,
Mm-hmm.
and she's it's making her irritated. She's irritable. So I don't know if she maybe needs a dietary change, or maybe to have a little bit of a food that's softer. But I feel like there was something was going on with this lining of her stomach, and there was excess acid was forming in her stomach.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just seeing if Minnie's ready to release any of the blocked energy. There is a very gentle releasing. I also picked up on some of that anxiety as well there. I'm not sure what's causing it, the acid.
To me, she feels kind of frustrated.
Mm-hmm.
I think that may be some of the anxiety you're sensing, Jon.
Mm-hmm.
I also see, as you mentioned, John. I don't know. As you mentioned, you didn't know what was causing. I can relate to what Sonia said about the stress, and I see. After I did a quick clearing, so that I don't see the flame there anymore. But her organs, her digestive organs, I see they're outlined in a. Yeah, they're showing me a darker color outline for her organs, and that's was shown to me when they said you didn't know what was causing it. I still feel heaviness there.
And she also, I'm not sure how old she is, but she also may be intolerant to something she consumes, like maybe her food, because, like humans,
Mm-hmm.
the way you metabolize something when you were younger is not the way you metabolize it when you're older. And so that may be part of the irritation as well. I kept on getting something about kibble.
She's 7.
She's 7.
An Autocat mom, you said Minnie eats kibble and a little churro tube each day. And I'm not a vet, but what your guide was suggesting is to try alternating, exploring some different foods, and to give them a bit of time, because it'll take time to have an effect. So at least the very little I know about gluten intolerance, for example, that it does take time for your body to, for the inflammation to begin to reduce, so that you can start to see some effect. So it wouldn't just, she's 7 years old.
Yeah. I also,
it won't be overnight.
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to speak over you, John. I also heard needs more water, and I'm also not a vet, but I know from having cats that cats need to be encouraged to drink more water, and I perhaps introducing more of the pate or moist food, if she eat that instead of just the kibble, so that you can mixing maybe a spoon or so of water into the food to help release.
Yeah, I was receiving that as well. Like maybe the kibble maybe should be like maybe like either moistened or maybe swapped out, so she's getting more of the moist food or pate or whatever she's receiving than the kibble.
Yes.
And I kind of give her stomach a chance to like rest and not work so hard with breaking down the food.
Yeah, and I just saw the image of the food bowl with the pate kind of food, and then just a kibble, a little bit of kibble sprinkled over, so that should encourage like her to eat kind of like ingest more of the moist food. And I see Otter Cat Mom said, yeah, they have 2 fountains and 2 bowls for drinking. That's wonderful. Yeah, ingesting more of the get the pate kind of food that holds more moisture in than the kibble itself.
And I did bring down some light from source, and I saw that some of the acid kind of flowing out of her energetically, and so the light did bring soothing to that area as well.
Excellent. I also, your Minnie's guide explained that there's a little bit of jealousy towards the other cats. So, which I found fascinating. And the reason that they raised that is that there's some kind of clues in their behavior. And you're right, you're right to bring that into the same request, because there is a link. And this could be that there's positive things that are going on with the other cats. And it's kind of like that clue. It's like, oh, it works for them, and you're jealous of that. It's either a bit like an intolerance, if there's some sort of intolerance, then it might be because they're like, I would like to be able to do that too, but I can't. And that's the frustration. Or it can also be the other way around, which is, of course, oh, that's something I would like to be able to do as well. And that is actually good for me. But it's definitely something you'll have to explore with Minnie.
I'm sending her a light orb of alien light, and it's going through her body now, and I'll ground it.
Thank you. And such lovely support from others. In our 6-7 live stream participants at the moment, it's lovely to see you all offering advice to each other. It's lovely sharing your experiences and wisdom in a kind, nurturing, and loving manner.
Yeah. I'm a cat parent as well. I've had cats all my life, so I've had to go through various medical issues with them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I love cats too. My fur babies. Thank you, Otter Kamon, and sending love to you and your fur babies.
Yes, thank you. It must be my turn to choose next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, choose the next request. One day I'll figure out how to just do the volume more calmly. Amy Harris 1572. Are you here? I've seen you. Let us know if you're here. A really interesting request. Amy Harris, are you here? Oh, and total random thing that happened to me this week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, Amy's here. Amy's here. Amy's here. Thank you, Amy. So yesterday, day before, there was a giant hedgehog in my garden.
Wow.
It was huge. It's like half the size of Patch. And honestly, when I saw it, my brain was like, I do not recognize you. And in Scotland, we're so used to like small wild animals. And it kind of looked at me, and I kind of like took a bit of a step back because I'd just been working out in the garden. And then it kind of did that thing, a bit like putting a hoodie over its head. It kind of curled up a little bit, but not fully. And I was just like, oh, this is such a blessing. And I was in that moment, of course, I'm thinking, what is the spiritual meaning of this? And I even found myself Googling spiritual meaning. It's like, hang on, why am I doing this? And it's like, just spirit guides. Why was there a hedgehog in my garden? It's like, Jon, it's all about your boundaries. Soft on the inside and spiky on the outside. It's like, oh, how lovely. Anyway, thank you for indulging me. Let's go ahead with Amy's request. So you've asked for a message for the month of June and a clearing, please. And yes, I feel drawn to the message. Do one of you want to do the clearing? Oh, you're muted.
Clearing. Thank you. I was typing. So
I was already tuning into Amy's energy, so I was getting a message for her as well.
Oh, beautiful. Please feel free to start, Sonia, whenever you wish.
Okay, Amy, so the first thing I was receiving for you was that the things you try to do this month are worthwhile. I saw that you were doing or having ideas about maybe exploring several different things. They could be minor things, they could be more significant things, and that. But there was a part of you that would come up and say, oh, no, I shouldn't do that. That's kind of silly. But what I'm hearing from Spirit, there's like at least 5 thoughts that have passed through your head about things you could possibly explore, and that you kind of talk to yourself, oh, I don't really need to do that. That would be silly. That would be a waste of time. And Spirit is saying the things you want to explore are worthwhile. That's the first word when I tuned into your energy, that was the first word I received, was worthwhile. And so the things you put your attention to this month are worthwhile, and to not talk yourself out of doing them.
Yay. I love it. I feel like I've been given the kind of the energetic explanation that underpins Sonia's reading, which is that I was shown this wave, a wave of energy. So you're currently going through this build-up So I don't know if you're aware of it, Amy, but you're doing some of the hard stuff now, which is some of the thinking and choosing about the action you take. And I was shown that around the 20th, so that's not this Saturday, but the following Saturday, so 20th, 21st, let's just say that weekend, is that energy peaks and then releases. So it really depends what Sonia's saying, like, do the things, choose the things, and it might feel a little bit harder, especially over the next just over a week. But what you're about to receive is like the perfect month for doing things right. Whatever you set your mind to, you're going to get that big burst of release of energy behind you. And it feels, some people might describe it as, what is it, like a kind of karmic payback, or, this is unique for you. This is you and your life. This is you being rewarded for your hard work. And so whatever you choose to put on your surfboard with you as you ride this wave, you're going to get that extra push, and you'll get the rewards towards the end of the month. So yeah, it's a perfect month for going with it, even when the next few days you might be like, oh, I'm not so sure, and will it work out? It's like, yes, it will.
That was very clear, because as soon as I tuned into our energy, I got worthwhile. Like the things you're thinking about doing are worthwhile. And there's something about 5. I don't know if you have 5 ideas, or if they're small things, big things, a combination of things, but it's like whatever's floating through your mind, like it's worthwhile to, to follow that energy to see where it leads. Don't talk yourself out of it. Even if they're small things, don't follow your ideas. Don't talk yourself out of it.
I felt guided to ground Amy's root chakra deeper in the earth, and her solar plexus felt heavy to me. And I actually saw the word turmoil, like digesting a lot of different emotions and the energies felt overwhelming. I had felt this overwhelming sensation of her solar plexus handling a lot, and so I cleared that. Interesting about the next weekend too is the summer solstice, so it's wonderful time there for this big release. So running more white light through her body and grounding.
Only I could forget about the summer solstice.
It's on the 20th, the 21st, yeah. And I just heard drink lots of water too, Amy. To flush out that thank you, Jon, for posting the links to flush out that energy, especially from the solar plexus there. So I hope this was helpful, Amy. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, let us know, Amy. Hope that helps you. Thank you for your request. Is it your turn?
Yes. Just ready to select our next request. Maria, you asking for healing for left knee and lower back. Would you please say hi if you're here?
Maria, is it I7X8X? Are you here? Let us know in the chat.
Mm. And just a reminder also that after the live stream, if you leave a comment, it's helpful to us, helpful to the channel. Thank you.
Definitely. And Maria's here. Thank you, Maria.
Maria's here.
All right, so left knee and lower back. Okay.
Just asking everyone else that we invited forwards to step back so that we can focus on Maria. A really curious visual I'm being shown is, well, it's more than visual, I can feel it, is some challenges with Maria's body and so this is the vibration of the earth. So it's like planet Earth's frequency, like about, I think it's around 8 hertz, and how it's causing some, like there's an incompatibility, like it's causing an energetic friction, and that's manifesting in the left knee and also in the back as well. Like the body's like kind of, it's like you're fighting the frequencies of the earth. So I can start focusing on that because I feel there's a lot more to it, but that was the first thing I've guided to.
Yeah, I'm feeling pressure on my back. As I connected to Maria's energy.
I'm just getting that Maria's off balance in some way. Like, I don't know if possibly maybe she twisted her knee and it's kind of thrown her balance off in her body.
I heard that as well. I saw needs balance.
Because it's kind of like I kept on seeing like the knee being inflamed and like it had been twisted in certain ways and then like going back up behind her hamstring, and it's like going to her lower back and like her balance is off. And sometimes if we're having emotional issues, they can manifest in these type of physical issues as well. So Maria, maybe look at whether you're feeling unbalanced in any way. It could be emotional, it could be mental.
And to help I guess, release some of that twisted tension, I'm just going to use a little bit of dragon-like language and some om sounds. And I'm imagining you, Maria, you can try to yourself, like just sitting and relaxing just now, and just allowing your body to just go with this. I'm imagining like almost like candy, like twisted up. And if you just left it to relax by itself, it would just gradually unwind itself. Hira sama takara. Hira uana. And just releasing any of that negative energy, that dense energy out through your feet and hands, through the base of your spine, deep into the earth. Inviting your body to reattune, to rebalance, to rephase the frequencies of earth. And Mother Gaia's love energy rising up to meet your body also. Good.
Sending healing energy to her lower back and knees, a knee, and going to ground that energy now.
And I don't know whether because she hurt her knee, because when I'm seeing in her, I'm tuning in and it's always see like the left leg is kind of like sticking out a little bit, like it's stiff, or maybe she's trying to protect it, because it's not like she's standing up straight when I'm in my visual. It's like the left leg is kind of sticking out, like she's extending it maybe. But that's throwing her more physically speaking anyway, that's throwing her more off balance. And I'm wondering if she being guided to like between her shoulders, maybe like between her shoulder blades have started to ache as well.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of to Jon's point, I think the energy there is kind of stuck. It's like stagnant between, and it's like the energy is looking for a release point from the back and the knee. And so it's trying to go up her back to possibly be released, but it's not being released. It's just causing maybe a slight ache or like a dull ache. And so that energy needs to be released from, like, trapped in her lower back and her knee.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you've been a little tender about bending the knee, but I saw you, like as Jon was saying about sitting down, I saw you sitting outside with your, maybe on your living area or your porch or balcony or whatever, with like your feet in some grass or on the ground, and letting the energy of Mother Earth rebalance you. And that maybe you're having some tension about bending the knee, but that it'll be good for you to, because that energy needs to drain from you to your to the earth to help with your rebalancing.
Yeah, that would definitely help a lot.
Mm-hmm.
The other consideration for you, Maria, is to just check in about any opportunities where people have been offering you help and you felt a bit resistant to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just shown with your left knee and the left side and the receiving side, it's like I was just shown this visual of someone like helping you up, helping you walk a bit. And it feels more, there might be a physical aspect. If anyone says, could I help you stand up? Like, it's really powerful to say, yes, thank you. Even if you can do it yourself, right? But you might be hurting yourself a bit. It's really powerful to open up, to allow people to help when it feels right for you. I feel a bit like I'm talking to myself because I'm not great at asking for help. Sorry, change my words. Words have I am always evolving and growing in my ability to ask for help.
Yes.
And to receive.
Yes, absolutely. Words are powerful. Yeah, I felt that too about the leg. Also, being resistant to taking a step forward with the left. So I hope this was helpful, Maria. Thanks so much for being here.
Wonderful.
And so it's Jon's turn. I was trying to remember for a moment.
You're still faster than me. If speed is a thing. Welcome back to What a Lovely Day 90, who's had a really quick shower. I think that seemed like just seconds ago that I was saying goodbye and you come back. So welcome back. Okay. Choosing the next request. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. It's actually fallen on 2 requests we've just done. So it was Maria and Diane. So I'll start again. Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, Lotus Bloom 22, are you here? Calling on Lotus Bloom 22.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you, Maria. Thank you for feeding back. Everything you said was 100%. And Lotus Bloom, super fast. Before I can even say the word flute. Lotus Bloom 22 says, hello all. May I have some healing for my dog, Layla's skin and health? And any advice from guides regarding it? And some lovely emojis. And I think that's like a rose and a heart. She has given permission. Thank you. Okay. So Layla.
Okay.
So as soon as I tuned into her energy, I felt like she has these patches of irritation underneath her skin. They felt very uncomfortable. So sorry she's having that issue. Like they're like patches and they're like inflamed, poor little thing.
Yeah, I see that too. They look very red, dry,
Yeah,
irritated, and like flaky, like a dandruffy surface of her skin. Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing as well. They're like red patches that are inflamed.
Mm-hmm.
And Sonia, you were so fast, and it's how I felt as well. It's like this, like just immediate, which I think says a lot about the challenge. I was saying, yes, it's chronic inflammation on the skin, and no treatment is working. I was shown it as toxic energy, so it's a negative energy that is toxic to Layla. And I've just started asking, like, where's that coming from? And it seems that some of it is originating from outside, but it's also being like Layla's trying to process it inside and then trying to release it, which I feel is also why, or aligns with what you were saying, Sonia, about like that feeling under the skin and in patches, like the body's trying to find different ways to release. So I'll look a bit deeper and see, like, where's it all coming from? It might be some protections needed, but also to help Layla's body like relearn how to release this this energy.
I'll just say from my experience, I had experience with my cat a long time ago. She had a very serious skin issue. And the doctors are like, nothing can do with it. You know, they were talking about euthanasia, all kinds of other stuff. And I was like, ugh. And so I was guided by spirit to put her on a raw diet. And the doctor was like, don't do that because that's not, you know, she said it was experimental. I said, I don't care. But when I put her on the raw diet, like everything healed. I mean, she had like bleeding ulcers and they were like leaking. It was very, very bad. And she was so miserable. But but she was able to be completely healed by changing her diet because basically that was the inflammation. And it brought her skin down. And so she was on the raw diet for, you know, probably a year, and then she was able to be healed. So I would say at a base level, maybe Lotus Bloom to change her diet to maybe something that's like not, because even with a good quality kibble, it can they may not be able to process it, and they may need something that's just like totally meat.
It's interesting. I saw the word toxic, and they showed me something that looked like white glue, like the same thickness, and as that.
Yeah, I managed to make some progress in releasing the energy. I do agree. There's something about the energy. You know, there's something about what you're describing, Sonia, about the energy of the food. So, because it's really easy for us to project our kind of human labels onto it and say, you know, that food's good and that food's not. But actually, it's the energy of the food that seems really important to Layla. And yeah, if it is a raw diet, Lotus Bloom was saying, yeah, I'll change to raw, encouraging you to use your discernment, Lotus Bloom, and ask your heart when you're buying the food, for example, is this the best for my Layla? Is it gonna help her? Because I feel like there's a beautiful key in there to help significantly reduce a lot of this negative energy, and it does feel like that message of it might be other animals, right? And even other people may well be able to tolerate it, but not Layla. Like she feels much like higher vibration and less tolerant to these energies are toxic to her. Just helping with some protection around Layla's aura as well from some of this energy that's coming from the outside.
I just center orbs of healing energy and grounded.
Excellent. And just catching up on requests.
And I just sent a little bit more energy because I was particularly seeing the patch in my vision that's underneath her skin on the left side, and I was sending a lot of healing energy to that, so it can be soothed and flow off of her, because she seemed very irritated on the left side underneath her skin. Poor little dumpling.
Yeah. So, yeah, thank you, Lotus Bloom, and sending love to you and Layla's and as well. Okay, so this is my turn now.
Thanks.
It's your courage, your bravery that you will inspire.
Beep, 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 beep.
Mickey, say hi, please, if you're here.
Mickey 5, 3, 4, 2, happy. Are you here? Yes, you are.
Great. Thank you, Mickey. And you're saying, could you please heal my heart chakra and clear blockages in my chakras? Sure.
I thought for a moment it might be another pet healing. They are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And some lovely emojis. Thank you, Mickey. I see your heart chakra quite enlarged, Mickey. And it feels like tender, enlarged and tender. So a feeling of overgiving, of your guide is saying doing more for others than they can even really accept.
Yeah, I heard pouring my heart out.
Yeah, I saw her heart immediately too. It seemed very big, and it seemed like it was under strain.
Yeah, I definitely feels tender.
And it's been like this for a long, long time. This is maybe like your whole life. There's this almost a stubbornness, like around the outside of your heart chakra, Mickey. Your heart is like quite toughened to this size. It's like, I shall be large and give. Okay.
I heard the heart say, I need protection. and wrap himself in a cozy blanket.
And for me, her heart was saying, like, I need better boundaries.
Yeah, the protection I meant was in that sense. It was not like I didn't feel it was protection from any negative energy or protection of like from the overgiving, not having the boundaries and overextending.
I'm just sharing in the live chat the free video for boundary creation. Although I create many videos, in fact, maybe almost 8,000 videos, this is one of my favorites because the world is terrible at boundaries. And I've been awful at them, and I'm always getting better at it. So I hope that practice helps you, Mickey, as well as what we offer today. And do come back. Come in the video. It tells you to, or it doesn't tell you. It says, why not to write down like your top 3 boundaries? So why not come back to this live stream in the comments at any time, because it'll be here forever, right? So come back and just let us know what boundaries you've put in place. Just helping strengthen your boundaries. I'm going to add, to support you, Mickey, around the outside of your aura, I'm going to add some little dragon fire flames. And it's really a deterrent to just warn others before they try and push in on your boundaries. And these are currently, you'll be part of these boundaries that I created at the start when we created a safe space, so that protective bubble around you. So I'll just do that now. And encouraging your heart to be aware of these nice, strong, safe boundaries, and to encourage your heart to have a nice, loud voice in this practice as you explore creating, enforcing, and maintaining your strong boundaries, so that your heart can begin to relax more and not have to give so much all the time. It's just training you.
And the other thing I was seeing was the nature of the relationship between her throat and her heart, because her heart is way overextended. And it's even a little bruised, pinkish bruised, but bruised nonetheless. And so your throat and heart chakra are saying, Mickey, that they need to be in a better alignment. That what you speak and what you feel has to be in better alignment, and that'll help to bring things back into balance for you. And that you need to pull a lot of your energy in. So I'm just trying to drain some of that energy off to bring the chakra back into balance. But I think it's kind of going to what Jon said, that you've been doing this for so long. It's not really like a quick thing that can be taken care of right now.
I just saw an image of her heart, again, wrapped in a cozy blanket and actually holding a cup of tea and wearing slippers. And just like, I just want to be cozy. I just want to comfort. I just, I need, as in that self-care for the heart and rest. Heart needs rest.
And stopping and saying no and using her voice more.
Yeah, wonderful.
I wrote a song about saying no. I think it's called Saying No. Just was it yesterday's song? So you might enjoy that. The other practice, like as Sonia was describing, your challenges of your heart having a voice. So one of my morning practices, and I do this in my morning run, but you can do it sitting, walking, whatever you want to do, is Mickey, just place your hand on your heart. And what I tend to do is just touch my heart briefly because I'm running. So I just touch my heart, but place your hand on your heart. And what I do as a practice, if I just ask my heart to suggest the name. So it could be a loved one, it could be my wife, one of my kids, it could be a friend, usually people that I love. And then I just ask my heart, what do you need to share about this person? So you're not asking your mind, right? You're not thinking, oh, I need to do this, and this for this person. It's more you're asking your heart, how do you feel? How do you feel, heart, about this person? And as that answer comes through in your heart, say it out loud. In particular, talk about the emotions. Our hearts think, our heart's intelligence, emotional intelligence, is more in emotions than it is about, they said this and then this happened and this and this. It's less logical, right? It's more about the energy. I've been doing it for a few months and it's just really, really helped me, especially with my relationships. Sometimes my heart says, I just really want to tell Viviane that I love her as a friend. She's just amazing, and I'll be like, that's it. And I'm like, if I had my phone, I'd do it right now, but not when I'm running. So there's that lovely, emotion. Sometimes it's the other way around. It's like, actually, I've given enough. Like, I'm exhausted with this person. Like, we're done. Like, just set them free for a few days at least. So yeah, I hope that practice suggestion helps also.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you, Mickey. Sending love and light to you, and thank you for being here.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Thank you.
I know it's hard to believe.
Okay, choose the next request.
Surrounded by a world without boundaries.
Boop, 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 beep, boop.
So it's all about you and me.
That's my saying no song. Our shining lights, are you here? It sounds like a Jon Binnie song, Our Shining Lights. Yes, you're here.
Wonderful, thank you.
And you're asking for a healing with a small a and clearing, thank you, with an X. Okay. So just asking the others to step back. For our shining lights to step forwards with your guides, healing and clearing. I'm drawn to a darkened thread of energy that's flowing down through your soul star chakra, a couple of meters above your head and down through all your chakras. And it is an old activation that's not gone anywhere. It's like it's kind of gone stale. I don't want to judge it and say it's like bad or negative or anything, but it's just like it's darkened and it's not really helping you. So I was encouraged to just start to begin to release that energy for you. It feels like there's more, but that's a starting point.
I'm showing her shoulders. There's what looks like to me is a cement block on top of each shoulder.
I was first drawn to her, as I was going down her chakras, I was drawn to a space behind her nose or within her nose in her navel cavity, like there was a dark spot. So I don't know if that's actually something that irritates her or bothers her. That's just a physical issue, or excuse me, an energetic issue. And so we did some clearing to clear that, and that was lightened and looks better. And then as I went down to her shoulders, I kind of saw what Viviane was saying, in that her left shoulder had a lot of pressure on the back blade. And then maybe there's some energy there from a betrayal, or where she felt like she was quote unquote backstabbed. Seems like it's an older wound, but it's a wound that hasn't completely healed. And so there's still some energy around it there.
Our shining light says that I have been full of cold. Our shining light says, yes, was backstabbed, but a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it felt very old. And actually, I had never seen this before, John, but typically when I do healings and things like that, I don't see objects, but there was still like a small knife like in that energetic area. And so I removed it, and Archangel Michael took it, and then I brought some healing light to it, and it seemed like it closed up, and that it was looking gold and white again. But yeah, that's the first time I've actually ever removed an object from somebody's energy field.
Thank you. Yeah, it feels it's that holding on energy, like because I was about to see if there was any cords connected, but it's like it's like it's like a disconnected version of that, where you kind of hold on to part of it. That so some practicing of revisiting that, our shining lights, and performing like a little forgiveness ritual. I mean, you could use one of the cord cutting processes, but I feel like perhaps you'd like to, lots of things you could do. Write a little letter to that person that you don't lightly, you won't send it to them, but you just write it. It could be really short, 2 or 3 sentences, and then burn it afterwards. And it's a ceremony, right? So you're saying to yourself, this happened, this was real, and I'm now letting it go. You can also say this out loud. Our shining lights are saying, I'm talking to my sister now, but my daughter is struggling to forgive her. And I would describe the journey of letting go of, it's okay to love people and let them go. So for example, with my loved ones and my family, like if we end up having like clashes at all, I still just go through that practice, saying, I see you, I understand what happened, I feel it, and I'm sorry that it happened. I forgive you, and I release you. And it's that letting go. I love that it feels like you've really been able to let go of a lot of it, and that knife was just the last reminder. And also just to check in that you're not, doing it on behalf of your daughter. So you're not like saying, well, I'll just hold on to that because I don't think this was ever like really, really done. And obviously it's up to your daughter what she decides, what she does.
So I just wanted to bring up this last point. It was interesting. So when I did the healing on the back, but I had also before that, I noticed there's something in her throat, like on the left side. But when I went back up to check it after I did the process on the back, that fell away from that fell away a little bit easier, that energy that was in the throat. So that may be related to the fact that she's back to speaking to her sister again, because it did fall away,
Oh,
like
good.
once the clearing had been done on
Wonderful.
the back and the knife. And now her throat looks a lot better.
Mhm.
Lovely. Yeah, really nice and clear. Yeah, it's really interesting. I often test myself, have I really let this go? And I feel like saying it out loud, like talking about it. Often you'll hear me in video. I talk a lot in videos, do a lot of videos, right? But by the time I'm ready to share something in a video and talk about it publicly, I'm often listening to my body going, now, are you really? It's like, is this really done? And yeah, certainly energetically, it feels really good. Thank you, Sonia.
Mhm. So I removed, with the assistance of Archangel Michael, what was above her shoulders and cleared the energy and sent the energy as well and grounded it.
Excellent. Yeah, I felt like the weight is kind of like the weight of the world, like feeling,
Yeah.
carrying the burdens of others. Did you say concrete blocks? Is that what you said?
Yes, yes. But if before I saw them, I had that feeling of uh, of what you said about, yeah, it's like feeling the weight of the world above our shoulders. There was one cement block on top of each shoulder.
Mhm. I hope that helps you, our shining lights. Sending love to you, your sister, and your daughter,
Mm-hmm.
loved ones. Is it my turn? I don't remember.
No, it's my turn. You selected our shining lights. So go ahead and select our new request.
Our shining light says, thank you so much. I feel lovely and warm inside. Yay.
Wonderful.
Trust the clown say, used to run this show, and to look is outside when you realize that, oh,
Spirit Warrior 007, please say hi if you're here. Are you asking for a house clearing?
Ooh.
Body healing and house clearing.
Spirit Warrior 007, are you here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you are. Wow.
Oh, thank you.
So fast.
I'd like to focus on the body healing, if that's okay. Spirit.
So you're taking a look at the house, are you, Viviane?
Oh, I meant the body.
Okay, I'll take a look at the house. At
Thank
the
you.
house. At Spirit Warrior's home. Thank you. Wow, there's a lot of activity in your home. I'm seeing a lot of smaller entities agitating you, Spirit Warrior, and I see them like they're running around the walls and ceilings, and they're actually quite scared of you, but they are and like antagonizing you. They keep like coming in and out of your aura and try like provoking you. I really don't need any more than this to just go ahead and clear your home. So I'm gonna probably be making a lot of noise, so I'm just gonna mute myself while I do this. And you guys feel free to continue.
So the first thing I noticed when I stepped into your energy, Spirit Warrior, was that there was like a red outline around you, the top half of your body anyway. And then I was drawn to your right wrist and hand. So I don't know if you wear a brace or maybe there's some inflammation or an ache in that area. in my visual space, I see kind of like a brace around the hand and like thumb area. Like there's an ache there. So we're going to see what this redness is.
I was called to look into her lower back. Feels like there's something heavy, like really heavy, on her lower back. And I need to look into the heart chakra as well. The heart chakra, heart space looks like if I walked into an empty, dark room, but there is it's like a red mist filling this room. And it feels cold in there. And then I heard closed heart, walls around the heart. So I'll go ahead and clear that space.
As you're describing that, Viviane, there's a portal in Spirit Warrior's bedroom. I was just closing. It felt there's just these like big bursts, like almost like seeing like lots of little spiders, like and running out of a hole. You know that you'd get these bursts of activity in the home.
Mm-hmm.
I've just been protecting your home and clearing it out, Spirit Warrior, reinforcing your boundaries. And Spirit Warrior is saying, right jaw pain, dentist visit, no infection, maybe wisdom tooth, and also mentioned root chakra. Checking beneath your home as well. Go ahead.
I was drawn to her sinuses as well. I was wondering if she was having some challenges behind her eyes and like her sinuses. Okay. And similar to what Viviane said, I do see her heart as being darker colored as well. Like it looks like there's some heaviness there.
Yeah, I actually just felt the sensation of pinching the heart a couple of times now. After the clearing, a little more clearing the heart.
I also picked up on a lot of, I describe it as almost like a plume, like a heavy, quite large bubble of negative energy beneath your home, Spirit Warrior. And that can be absolutely fine, right? As long as you have a degree of like protection and separation from it. I'm just going to spend a couple minutes and see if there's a way of, I'll ask the local elements, the elementals, especially the earth elementals where you live, if there's a way of helping clear this energy. But it might be too much to do in a live stream, but I'll try and asking. Spirit Warrior was also just saying, doctor gave me inhale, lungs, cough. I was able to shift some of the energy away from beneath your home to the nearest ley line. The ley line was able to take it and carry it away. I definitely have this feeling of, so that like your body, your root chakra was like didn't want to connect into the ground at your home, and felt, I can still feel it now, like that feeling of rawness. And you're having a lot of work done both on you and your home at the moment, between the three of us. And you are your home. You are intertwined, interconnected with your home. And I definitely encourage you to be really gentle with yourself and the energy of your home over the coming days, and making sure you get plenty of rest and drink as much water as it feels right. And a practice of like reclaiming your home would be really powerful. So walking into each room, some people will use something like a wand or a crystal or a sage, or just something that to hold, to give you like something to focus on. Walk into each room and say, I close all portals, I close all portals, I close all portals. And say, this is my home. If you do not have my permission to be here, you must leave immediately. And if there's a way that you can just like keep that as a regular habit, so maybe it's the first thing you say whenever you go into a room, or once a week. If you're like me, I do my cleaning chores on a Friday morning. That's when I go into each room and I just check the energy, and I just say these things to help reaffirm the boundaries and the sovereignty of my home.
Mm-hmm.
I did a pretty significant clearing on the heart, because it did seem very, and so that's probably the lung issue she's having and the cough, but it did look a lot clearer. Like the energy was flowing in that area a little bit better. So I hope you get some relief and feel some relief. And as Jon suggested, please drink a lot of water to release the energy from your body.
After the clearing, the heart space, I looked again at the. I mentioned there's something felt heavy behind her back, and it was like a belt, and there was something heavy attached to it, and I saw it being removed and sent to source. Search, never return here again. So she mentioned the root chakra, and I'm wondering. I had a feeling that there was this the root chakra needed to go deeper into the earth, but because of everything happening underneath the house, she was, there was the energy was not being able to move through all of that activity under the house.
That's right.
I'm going to step away to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Sure.
Thank you.
So yeah, a lot of like Jon said, was a lot of activity in the house. And as you were describing in the beginning, Jon, I could see it, even though I started seeing what you're seeing as I was doing the heart clearing and all that activity in the house.
Yeah, and that activity and the energy beneath the home goes back like hundreds of years. It's a really old, quite ancient energy. So it doesn't feel specific to you, Spirit Warrior, but I absolutely agree with Viviane. Like, our bodies know not to connect into energy that doesn't serve our highest good. It's a very natural thing to do, and that's why your root chakra is saying, "No, I don't want to." So just be really gentle, like that recommunion, like growing that trust again with the earth, and the earth beneath you. And if you ever feel like you have challenges with your root chakra or challenges grounding, I felt like even like practicing outside might help you a little bit away from the home, and then so that when you come in, you get a bit more of a contrast, and also go deep. So you can also say to your root chakra, I don't just keep going until you find something good, right? That's for my highest good. And a really good place to go is imagining your root chakra cord connecting deep beneath the crust of the earth, so down into the upper, the outer mantle, that fiery belly of Mother Gaia, because it's always very active there and very alchemizing and transformative. So I hope that helps you, Spirit Warrior.
Yes. Thank you, Spirit Warrior.
Who's next?
You. Thank you. I was just remembering. Yes. Your turn. Reminding everyone to subscribe to our channels. Information is underneath the video. And we are here every Tuesday and Thursday at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time and 4:30 p.m. UK time.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, beep.
Katie Newkirk 9716. Are you here? Spirit Warrior says, thank you so much. So grateful to you all. Blessing. Katie Newkirk 9716. Let me know if you're here. And I was going to suggest the remote viewing protection meditation as well. Let me just bring that up. The reason I suggest that is because it's not the best thumbnail in the world that I created, but behind a strange image of me is your home, which looks a bit like a shed in the thumbnail. But the idea is that you're protecting your home. So I'll just call this the home protection meditation. And I hope that helps others too. Home protection meditation. Yeah.
Katie Newkirk, please let us know if you're here. The fruit is ready to go.
Ready to go, Katie. The fruit is for you, Katie.
Thank you, Katie. Got you. It's good. Thank you, Katie. Katie's saying, in need of clearing and healing of my head, neck and shoulders and lower back, please. Okay. Sounds like the works.
I love the works. Any special?
Yeah.
Any special?
I felt that she may have gotten into an accident of some type. So I'm sorry if you were in an accident, Katie.
Oh, yeah. It's that tension, like when our muscles are damaged and then they kind of all tense up. And Kate says, whatever's needed. So I'm drawn to focus on the lower back.
I'm drawn to the shoulders because I even felt like I need to move my own shoulders. She's saying, I have spinal stenosis. Okay, I'll take a look into the shoulders.
Yeah, it's interesting. In the lower spine, I'm seeing, and I did have to Google what spinal stenosis is, but before I did, I was shown this energy, like it's a compression energy, and I was told to bring the energy up from the base of your spine up and out. So I'll focus on this. And to bring it out from like your back in a way, so I'm not bringing it up to your shoulders or anything, just out of your back. Orasata Ramainia Toro Roso Romotuka. Just release this blocked energy.
So when I'm looking at Katie, I'm seeing, she says she has scoliosis in her lower spine. I'm seeing, like, when I see in visually in my space, I see like she has like a brace on of some type. So I don't know if there's like, a lot of, I don't know what spinal stenosis is either. But like there's some type of stiffness there around the shoulders extending into the head. I mean, the shoulders, the neck extending into the head.
So as I focus on her shoulders, the way it's been shown to me is that the skin on her shoulders. Imagine if there was made of like a hard material, like ceramic, for example. That it's just like she can't um, move her shoulders freely. They're like very hard and stiff. I'm guided to send white light through her to her shoulders, and I saw something like I described, like looked like there was a layer of this white ceramic on top of each shoulder, and that was removed. And then I started sending white light through both shoulders, and I'm ready to start sending healing energy.
I sent light from the highest dimension of source. And I saw as that light came down that what I envisioned as the brace around her neck kind of dissolved. There was still tension and stiffness, but it wasn't as thick or stiff. And then as we got to the shoulders, there was still tension there, but the light was brought down to that area and all through her body. And as it went through her body, it was clearing the trauma that's been around her spinal cord and her nerve endings from this issue. And it went down into Mother Earth. I saw it leaving her body. And then I asked for the Archangel Raphael to come forward and assist, and he brought his healing rays down into her body. And everything was, green and looked very soothed. And then he brought the healing ray down to the very bottom of her feet, and he grounded it into the earth. And so to where I'm seeing her right now, she's kind of just being flooded with this green light.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm grounding the energy, the healing energy that was sent to her shoulders. And I'm guided to send an orb of healing light that is going to go through her body and ground as well.
A message from your guide, Katie, regarding, because I asked about the cause or one of the causes for your scoliosis in the spine, and they just said sometimes you need to, your conscious awareness needs to be brought to this aspect of you that you're sometimes struggling to like fully accept your whole growth, like who you're becoming, And I was shown that it's a bit like growing on the inside, but then on the outside having resistance and saying, I'm not entirely comfortable, or I'm worried about how others will perceive me or feel about me as I continue to grow. So it's a kind of a bit of an internal battle and fight. So that's something to explore a bit more, through journaling or meditation. Ask your heart a bit more, like, what am I really scared of? Like, what am I scared of? Sometimes it can be subconscious. I've had that in my life where I've subconsciously held myself back because I'm worried that my loved ones would reject me, the current version of me that you see now, compared to what I was years ago. Katie says, I already feel some relief in my shoulders. Oh, that's so lovely. Glad to hear that. Well, that I hope that helps you, Katie. Please do. That's a lot of work. If you've had any request from us serviced today, please do. Quite a lot of intense work, including for people's pets and homes. So if there's anything that you've resonated with you or you've received, then please do make sure you get plenty of rest and drink as much water as it feels right, and just be gentle with yourself. We also love it when you come back and tell us about your experiences, whether you come back in a live stream or you come and comment this video. And remember that it really helps others. It's not just to somehow validate us doing this work. It's, if anything, it's more to help share with each other, that this work is valuable, that it helps each other, and that it's a confirmation to yourself as well when you write it down. So please do, and please also do, especially check out each of our channels, our websites. I think I've still got a link to your book, Sonia, in the description, and a big thank you. Sorry, Sonia.
I was just saying thank you so much.
It's a pleasure, and a big thank you to you for joining us today. What's the best way for people to connect or follow your work, Sonia?
They can go to my YouTube channel, and if they ever have any questions, they are welcome to email me. I think you shared the link from my website. In the future, I'll be offering more private sessions, just not at this time.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I will bring today's session to an end. And I'd like to, first of all, ask Archangel Metatron, please close the Akashic Records, close the Akashic Records, close the Akashic Records. And to invite all of us to remain in our individual protected bubbles for as long as you choose, including any protected bubbles we've created for you as part of your requests, that these are now solely under your own control. And I'd like to thank our guides, our higher selves, Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Metatron, Source and Gaia, and every soul that's participated in today's session, and asking each of us now to step outside of the shared space. I close the shared space down, disconnecting any cords or connections, and returning to Source, or never return here again. And please do take great care of yourselves. And there was something to share there, was there, Viviane? Have you got a live stream over the weekend?
Oh, yes. This Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I'll be doing a collab with one of my friends, Scott Scorpio Santero, and I'll post the link. I didn't upload the link yet, but yeah, usually I'm not on weekends, but I'll be this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah, thank you.
Exciting. And you need to tell me to say, Jon says you've got to do like a big grand introduction, like, Viviane, hello! Like that. Say, I'll come on your show, and I love you very much, but this is how you must introduce me.
Yes, wonderful. Thank you. And reminding everyone that we are both here now, Jon, every Tuesday and Thursday. I also have a live stream on Wednesdays And it's all 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time or 4:30 p.m. UK time. Love to see you all here back again that we didn't get to assist today. So,
Excellent. Thank you so much. And thank you, Sonia. It would be lovely to have you back again sometime
yes.
soon.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Everyone.
Thank you. See you next time. See you next time.